Previously on Ace Attorney.
Robin Newman isn't the kind of guy who pins the blame on friends. Just so he can walk free. Get it over with. Declare me guilty already.
Hugh and Robin have done nothing wrong. They have absolutely no connection to this case. The real killer is me. I alone am responsible for the entire crime.
What?
Objection!
Junie, you know that's not true. Hurry up and retract your statement. I'm afraid it is true. Forgive me, Athena, but I am Spartacus.
No, I am Spartacus.
No, I'm Spartacus.
Order. Will someone please explain who the actual hell is Spartacus and why is everyone claiming to be whoever that is?
I think it's about time I told you the truth. And I'll even get right to the point. It was me. I did it. I am Spartacus. Hello, YouTube. I am Unca Crunk. Welcome back to Ace Attorney. And after our student's little I am Spartacus stunt ended the trial in absolute chaos, we have an opportunity to do some more investigating, which is good because I have no idea what's going on. I still think it's Professor Means, but the game's kind of convincing me that it might be Hugh O'Connor. Sorry, boss. I couldn't do it. You know that little bit of advice you gave me? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I don't know exactly what you meant, but there was no way I could force a smile in that courtroom today. I'm just glad you remembered that. But now, how about relaxing a little? Relax? Not gonna happen. Junie, she asked me to defend her because she believes in me. But I felt completely helpless. If it weren't for their confessions, I'd... But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I? No, I can't lose it all. Not now. You okay, Athena? You're turning kind of pale. You just stand around here. I'm going to finish the investigation. Cannot wait. I just took a batch of freshly baked cookies out of my magic peonies. Thanks, but I better get going. Save me one for when I get back. Apollo, you wait here. I need to see Junie at the detention center first right away. No, wait. I'm going with you. Sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'd better go too. No problem. You two be careful. Yes, like he has anything for you to do anyway, Apollo. October 25th, Detention Center Visitors Room. There's so much I need to ask Junie. What happened in court today? Where we go from here? Oh, you. Well, now, fancy meeting you here. Oh, Professor Means. What brings you here? I asked him to come. He arrived just a little before you. I wanted to ask him something, but first, Athena? I want to apologize for my sudden confession after you worked so hard to defend me. She was calling me Athena until just now. No, I should be the one apologizing. The whole thing spiraled out of my control. Athena, Don't worry, I'll really bring it tomorrow. I'll find something to prove your innocence. About that... Athena... I've been thinking of asking Professor Means to defend me. I myself only just heard of this a moment ago. Oh, so she thinks Professor Means would be... No, I can't let this happen. Not with the way he wants to do things. Junie! I know, Athena, but will you please hear me out? I changed lawyers.
Athena, do you actually think Hugh or Robin could have committed this crime?
The body was moved right before the mock trial. Besides Junie, they're the only ones who could move freely around the campus at that time. I'm sorry, Junie, but at this point, I can't rule them out.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Juniper is seeking a lawyer who can clear all three of their names. Only I am capable of such a feat.
Yeah, I'm back to suspecting him again.
But how can you possibly prove that all three of them are innocent? I am a result-oriented person. Come tomorrow, I won't fail to have the perfect piece of evidence ready. For the end really does justify the means, especially for me, Professor Aristotle Means.
Ow. His first name's Aristotle. I completely missed that. I've been calling him Dime Store Plato or something like that.
Well, it explains his appearance.
Didn't Aristotle have some things to say about the law that would absolutely incense this guy? No, it doesn't matter.
I really don't like the sound of that.
I'm sorry, but just as you believe I'm innocent, I believe that my friends are innocent too.
All right, if that's how you really feel, we'll respect your decision.
Apollo!
But we want to continue our investigation. Could we ask you some more questions?
Sure, I don't mind. Professor Means, would you like to stay and join our conversation?
Yes, of course. I am your lawyer after all.
There's that smile again. Why does it always creep me out?
Because it's creepy, Athena.
Why did you confess?
So, about your confession, Junie, it's not true, is it? You just said what you did because Robin had confessed on the stand, didn't you?
Yes. I wasn't thinking straight. All I knew was I had to help my friend.
You mean because of that school rule? One that says you can't graduate if you're convicted of a crime?
No, I didn't do it because of some rule. I did it because she's my friend.
Why is there discord in her voice again? Could it really be that the friendship between the three of them is on the rocks? Or maybe she was keeping the fact that Robin is a girl a secret from Hugh and everyone else. There's more here than meets the eye. When did you three first become friends?
Well, even though we were in different courses, we really bonded from the first day at school. We vowed to work together to bring an end to the dark age of the law. That was when our proof of friendship came about.
There's that proof of friendship thing again. I just wish this were as simple as that. We even have proof of our friendship. Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around.
But the situation kind of changed recently. When the school's policy shifted to training legal professionals who produce results.
Allow me to explain. In the lawyer course I teach, producing results means winning trials. Professor Court, on the other hand, taught that finding the truth was the only valid result. Unfortunately, that clash of ideas created a rift among our students.
At some point, we stopped talking about it. While that meant fewer arguments, it also meant we couldn't be as frank and open with each other as we used to be.
I think I understand now. By putting their friendship on a pedestal, they actually did more harm than good. Seems the relationship between the three of them isn't as simple as I thought. Juniper, thank you for talking to us about this difficult subject.
Yeah, thanks, Junie. Now, if you could tell us about the day of the murder. Junie, you told us yesterday that you went home a little after 6 p.m. Is that a lie? I'm sorry I didn't tell you this before, but what actually happened was I left the art room a little after 6 p.m. and headed over to my dressing room where I worked on my stage costume until 7.
That's it? You didn't go anywhere else?
No, nowhere else.
If that really were it, then there would be no reason to lie in the first place. I want to check the clock in the art room. Might be too late, but if it's 1 hour ahead, like I said last time, it might explain things. She's got to be hiding something else. Junie, do you remember this picture?
Yes, something's wrong here.
Wrong? What's wrong?
I took this picture at around 6 o'clock, which was before I left the art room.
But the clock here says it's just after 7.
By 7 o'clock, I'd already been working in my dressing room for some time. So there's definitely something wrong with the time in this picture.
I guess we better go check the art room. Okay, just one last question about the day of the murder. On the evening before the mock trial, the evening of the murder, you ran into Hugh.
Yes, I did.
At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask?
She suddenly went silent. She was always terrible at hiding things. Is she trying to keep their meeting a secret by lying about going home at 6?
Or is she trying to cover for Hugh?
All right, I won't press the matter any further. Is there anything else you noticed on the night of the murder? Well, I don't know if this will help, but that evening, I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30?
Around 8:30, huh? It's over an hour after when the crime supposedly took place.
That's when I noticed that both stage statues were finished. They were quite large, and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell. You may be happy to think that after all that hard work, they were finally finished.
Oh, right. Statues that Robin made. So they were covered in white sheets? Junie, are you okay?
Sorry, I'm a little tired, that's all. Apollo, you getting anything? That bracelet of yours?
Athena, I think this meeting is over. Professor Means? I will use any means possible to get the result I want in Juniper's case. You said get the result you want, not find her innocent. But it will require considerable preparation, so I must be off.
Hold it!
Still don't trust him. Junie and Professor Means, I have a proposal.
A proposal? I really like you, Athena, but not that way. I'm sorry.
No, that's not what I mean. Wait, this isn't another one of your crazy. By sundown today.
Yes?
I, Athena Sykes, along with Apollo Justice. Wait a second, don't drag my name into... We're going to discover the truth behind this murder mystery.
What?
And we're going to bring you solid evidence showing just what that truth is. I see. So it has come to this, has it? If we succeed in doing that,
I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear. Then you shouldn't need anyone else to defend you except me. Have we got a deal? I trust that's okay with you too, Professor Means.
I have no objections as long as Juniper is satisfied with this arrangement.
Okay, but only if it's the real truth. I'm sorry to put you through this, Athena, but thank you. I've been thinking only of myself this whole time.
Junie, it's way too early to thank me.
But you can thank me all you want once I get to the bottom of this.
Very well. I will see you back here at sundown.
Sorry for all the trouble, Professor. It's just, she's new to the agency, so...
Don't be silly. I find it all rather thrilling. Now, let us meet here again later.
If you'll excuse me, I'd better go. Okay, see you later.
But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
There's no time to be thinking about that. I've got an investigation to do. I will find the truth by sundown, no matter what.
All right, let's go. Where are we going?
Let's see. Oh, I can't go to the art room yet. All right. Well, I guess we'll start with the scene of the, well, where the body was discovered. October 25th. Themis Legal Academy. Oh, God. She's here. Outdoor stage. Is it in my imagination, or did something just move? Oh, hello.
Afternoon, you two.
Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? Don't you think sneaking onto campus like this is just slightly suspicious?
I'll have you know that I'm continuing my investigation in the strictest of confidence.
I don't want to be caught napping again at tomorrow's trial. And that means a thorough investigation today. Think you can lend us a hand?
I'm not one to refuse a damsel in distress. But you needn't have asked, Fräulein. I'd intended to help from the start.
You're the best, Prosecutor Gavin. Okay, time for a thorough investigation. I bet we missed a lots of stuff yesterday. Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you?
That's right. But I hadn't seen this stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. We also have some tricks up our sleeve to make the concert really rock. Pyrotechnics, a fog machine, big banners, things like that. It would have looked like this.
Oh, right. Oh, the plans from yesterday. Huh. What's that design on the banner there in the back? I know the scales are the school emblem, but what's with the number 6? Looks like it's in serious pain or something. Athena Ixnay on the Ixay.
Well, that's the governor's logo, Fräulein.
Oh, and nice big Latin hair forehead, really smooth. I mean, it looks like the number 6 Rocky seriously hard.
9, Fräulein. It's a G, for governors, not a 6. But whatever floats your pretty boat.
Don't be still, my heart. So, where's the banner? I don't see it anywhere on stage.
It was an important part of the show, but the school managed to misplace it somehow. It's a pity. We had it specially made from heavyweight high-grade cloth. Missing banner and 2 broken statues. These are... There are mysteries aplenty to be solved, yeah?
Come to think of it, one of the broken statues was of Prosecutor Gavin.
As you can see here in the stage plans, Right here, we have the statue of me. And right here, Hair Wright's statue. But little does that matter now, as we both lie in pieces thanks to you, Hair Forehead.
What? What did I ever do to you?
Actually, this statue broke into rather large pieces. Why don't we try to put it back together? Maybe we'll learn something new.
Picking up the pieces of a shattered rock star? Octung, that's one uber cool idea. There might even be a song in there somewhere.
Yay, let's do this! Schnell!
Is this an investigation or am I interrupting a German language club social event? Okay. Well, we'll deal with Box Lady later.
Oh no, this is fine for a rock concert, but the nighttime sky is a backdrop for a courtroom?
Personally, I think it's breathtaking. I mean, speaking the truth, under a starry sky, don't you think it's romantic, Fräulein? And the waning crescent moon represents the maximum 3-day trial cycle.
3-day trials outdoors? No thanks. If it starts raining, my hair will be ruined.
Not what I was trying to click on.
There's even a prosecutor's bench over here on this stage.
Ah, the memories, Fräulein. It's former rock star and a prosecutor. The prosecutor's bench has taught me much about human emotions, passion, and fight.
I can picture it now. You with your silvery singing voice and Apollo sweating bullets.
Hey, how about picturing me winning once in a while? Like every single time I met with him? Anyway, I really want to click on the damn statue.
But apparently I cannot.
Well, they built a witness stand too, even though it's just a temporary stage. Oh, but I think they're still working on it. Let's see what the notice says. Caution! Pedestal features a high-speed rotation mode. Activate with care. You mean this thing spins? The winner of the mock trial was to take the training seminar right here.
You mean Hugh or Robin?
Yeah, besides Junie, they're the only ones who can move freely around the campus. Before the mock trial, that means one of them must be the killer.
But that's not really enough to go on, is it? We need to talk with Juniper one more time and persuade her to give us a name.
Right, that means we have to find irrefutable evidence before the day ends. There's no time to lose, but we can't rush it either. Efficiency is the key.
I'm not going to have any option but to talk to her before I can look at the statues.
Damn it.
It's a bit too far away to get a good look. Maybe we should try a different angle.
Oh. Duh.
All right. Found one. Piece of Prosecutor Gavin's shattered pride.
Are you saying my pride is as fragile as plaster of Paris?
It looks like there are other large pieces scattered about. Okay, let's find what we can.
Oh. Okay. We're doing it this way, huh?
Found another piece of the statue. But there should still be some more. Let's leave no stone unturned.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Not sensitive enough.
Oh no, Prosecutor Gavin, you're a complete wreck, literally. Why in the world would someone do something like this?
I don't know, but whoever did it must have felt an amazing sense of release. Can I take that as a confession, Hair Forehead?
What? No. Feel bad for Robin. She worked so hard on these. Let's pick up the pieces for her.
You got it. Let's check every corner of this stage then, yeah?
Okay.
Found another piece of the statue. But there should still be some more. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. White fragments updated. Should be the last one then. Nope, that's the newspaper. It's a copy of the school paper with that story about the alleged love triangle. I wonder if people really waste their times reading this stuff. Oh, God.
It's more popular than you think.
What was that? Thought I heard something just now. You're just hearing things. It was nothing more than your explain tricks on you. Oh. Oh my God. Found another piece of the statue. Still more, yeah. Purple fragments updated. God, nuts. Okay. Well. This is not helping. Hang on. Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing else for it. Wait, you don't think this weird box here is... Yes, hits. Hands off! I knew it. I know that voice anywhere. Let's just ignore it. I mean, it made its wishes loud and clear. So, this is the future cardboard box technology as afforded us, huh? Oh. Oh my God. All right. I can't select them, so... All right, let's zoom in. Oh, right. Yeah, no. No. Oh. Okay. This looks like another piece of the statue. Thanks, Apollo. This makes 5 pieces in all. I think we have all we're going to find. Okay, let's get back to where Prosecutor Gavin was shattered. I think you might want to reword that. Okay. Well, I don't see any other big pieces lying around. Yeah, let's see if we can put this statue back together. All right, Apollo, you come over here, and Prosecutor Gavin, if you could hold this. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't have to do it manually. We did it! Not bad if I do say so myself. Yeah, but don't you think it's strange? We put the statue back together, but look. What's with all these leftover white pieces? These look like they go together. And this one too. Athena? What do you think you're doing? Don't stop me now. The artist inside me wants to get out and have a good time. Or maybe I do have to do it manually. Or not. The hell? That's massive. So, what is it? It's the goddess of law, holding a pair of scales in one hand and a sword in the other. That's quite the feat you pulled off there, Fraulein.
Whew, I love that feeling you get after you work really hard on something.
No. I know who it was. I meant to ask what it's doing here. Not sure. There's no statue like this in the stage plans.
Still, I could swear I've seen this statue somewhere before.
Lady Justice added to the court record. Okay, it's not huge, but it's still a lot bigger than those 3 pieces, or 2 pieces, or whatever, would implicate. The more we learn, the deeper the rabbit hole goes. At least we're moving in the right direction. Let's keep searching the stage for clues.
I've been wondering about something this whole time. You know that pole at the edge of the stage?
You mean this? There's a wire that goes off and connects to something somewhere. Ow. This wire's for hanging banners over the stage. One of the policemen who was here earlier was checking out how it worked. Ow, so that's why the banner looks like it's out of place. The banners are hung and removed from the art room over there.
That's the art room over there? As in the scene of the crime?
Bingo, Fraulein. It's still crawling with cops, though.
Hey! Anyone in the art room? Oh, hello.
Oh, it's you people. In justice we trust.
That's Detective Fulbright. In justice we trust.
Is that some kind of a greeting between you two?
Detective Fulbright, can you lower that banner from there?
Of course. Just leave it to me.
Oh, isn't he helpful?
How's that?
Whew. Thanks, Detective. In justice we trust.
Yeah. Always glad to help. In justice we trust. So, is that some kind of greeting between you two or not?
Oh, leave him alone. He's sweet in his own way.
Well, looks like the banner's down now. Let's go take a look.
Okay, that's the school emblem one.
Look at this banner. I don't think it would flap very well in the wind.
An unflappable banner? Hey, I like that. Goes perfect with the unflappable lawyers and unflappable rockers. It's like they were made for this very stage.
Look at this. The bottom part is all knotted up. Let me try and unravel it.
Jeez, did you really have to? You don't come across an unflappable banner every day.
Athena, there are some things that have to yield to forces beyond themselves.
What a cruel world we live in.
The what?
Hey, scrap of paper was caught up inside. It's blowing away. I got it. Yes, great catch, huh? Oh, looks like some kind of note. What does it say?
October, Hue 120. What's that supposed to mean?
Test score, maybe? Pretty impressive when you consider that 100 is a perfect score.
I don't see how even Hue can get beyond perfect.
Extra credit answers.
Fraulein, shall we inspect the banner again now that it's been unraveled?
Yep, I think there's blood on it. This is the emblem that's on Junie's school uniform.
Yeah, you're right. Wait a sec. It's hard to see against the red material, but look. There's a dark red stain here just under the emblem.
This banner was on a wire connected to the art room.
Right. And the art room is where the murder occurred. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
This stain might be from the victim's blood.
Okay. In anything. Well, I guess we can look at that.
Hey, look what I made. Not bad, huh?
You're like a recording artist who samples other people's work and calls it their own.
Well, you know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. In any case, we have a statue smasher in addition to a killer to catch now.
9. I suspect they might be one and the same.
Yeah.
Anything else? Oh. This statue doesn't look anything like you or Mr. Wright. The goddess bearing scales and a sword. She's a symbol of fairness and strength.
But she and her symbols were shattered along with the statues of you and Mr. Wright. This is a direct challenge to the rule of law. Well, if they want to fight, they got one.
Whoa, take it down a notch, Tiger. Let's save the fighting for when we find our culprit.
Whew, that was a whole lot of poking around in such a short time.
Does that mean you're satisfied?
Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to check out. See that metal fence back there? There's just that one segment, so it seems out of place.
It looks like they were in the process of removing them after the stage was set up. But they were never able to finish on account of the murder.
Well, we should take a look at it if you think it could be important. This track looks man-made.
Hey, you're right. And looks like it starts from behind the backdrop.
Maybe a big muddy pro wrestler was hiding back here.
Well, that was totally random, but we'll never know until we take a look.
Oh, looks like something was being dragged through here, and this is where it started.
Yeah, but whatever it was, it's long gone. Must have been pretty heavy. Perhaps it was used in setting up the school festival.
Oh, then I guess it wasn't a pro wrestler. Still, this could be something important.
Well, that's about it for the stage.
Right. I think we better search the art room next.
I think I'll hang around here for a while. But make sure to tell me once you find it, yeah?
Okay.
Find what? What else? The Cavender's banner that disappeared from the stage. You never know. It just might be connected to the case at hand.
Really? Or does he just want his banner back?
Bit of column A, bit of column B.
Don't tell me. So in short, that's... Hey.
Here we go.
The box! It just took off running. I have a pretty good idea who that is, as I suspect you do too. Come on, we can't afford to have any weird articles written about us.
Maintenance area's over in that direction, after that box. Oh, we're doing this now.
Oh, right. Hey, there's a kitty. Miriam, you're liable to get tossed in the garbage truck if you hang around here. I'm just an empty box, and that's what you do with them. You throw them away. Hey, did you change boxes? I like the new look. What does it matter anymore? I was a complete failure in court today. My work, my pride, my dreams, everything I've worked so hard for, gone. Sorry, Miss Scottabutt, but doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter? The failure as a reporter? Freud leaving.
Come to think of it, calling her a failure as a reporter might have been a bit extreme. Fun, though.
Hiss. Scold me, despise me, pack me away where I'll never see the light of day. I've been cast aside to waste away into a big pile of mushy paper mache. I kind of feel responsible for this, but...
Now's our chance to prod her for information while she's vulnerable. But that's what you were just thinking.
What kind of person do you think I am? You read me like a book. That was you on the stage earlier, wasn't it? Why'd you run off like that? Take a look at this. Why are you showing me a burnt up old rag?
Oh my god, it's the governor's banner. Somebody burned it. Wait, it's really hard to see, but I think that's the governor's logo there.
So, is this the banner that disappeared? It's all burned up. Don't look at me, I just happened to find it in the incinerator. Incinerator? Did Blackwell actually make good on his threat to burn our box?
Oh my. We should probably try to find out whether someone tried to destroy this on purpose.
Yeah, this banner is sounding less and less unrelated to our case, Apollo.
Well then. Hey, Miriam. Thanks for the, evidence?
Miriam, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have said you were a failure as a reporter. Too late. I already decided journalism isn't for me. The last step is to erase all of the photos on my PC. I'm really going to do it. Here goes. 5%. 10%. 4 years of my life down the drain.
Shouldn't we stop her, Athena?
Miriam, you should keep publishing your paper. I didn't mean what I said, okay? You didn't mean it? Oh no, my photos! Stop! It's all aboard! Hopefully you didn't hit Shift Delete. Did you stop it in time? Deletion progress. 99% complete. There are only 2 pictures left.
What are you going to do now, Athena? You owe it to her to make this right.
I know. Don't worry, Miriam. Your photos may be gone, but the memory of your photographic genius will live on forever in all of our hearts.
Oh, Athena, that was cringeworthy.
Hey, Miriam, check this out. You took some amazing photos of the 3 of them. I'm sure they really appreciated it. Obviously, I'm the ace member of the newspaper club. The only member, in fact. I know this won't make up for the photos you... I know this won't make up for the photos you lost, but here are your newspapers back.
Oh, okay.
There's no rest for the wicked. I plan on pursuing those 3 for as long as they live.
Miriam, why are you so obsessed with Juniper, Hugh, and Robin?
They're obsessed. I'm not obsessed with them. It's just they were so close ever since their freshman year. So, well...
Wholesome? Athena, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, I think that's the only explanation. Wait a second. You're not thinking what I think you're thinking, are you? That's exactly what he's thinking, Miriam. You want in on their little trio. How did you possibly know that? Do you? I'm sorry about what I said about the Clearasil. Your face is fine.
That's one abused laptop.
My laptop won't turn on. Never thought my life would end so soon. A mere 17 years.
Oh my god, all this time I thought this was a university. This is a high school, isn't it?
Now I really feel bad. Oh, I know. Miriam, we have a laptop at the office. We'd be happy to lend it to you.
you have a laptop I can use?
Sure, but on one condition. I want you to ask Junie, Hugh, and Robin if you can hang out with them.
What? They didn't like I could ever do that.
Sorry, but that's the deal if you want to borrow our laptop.
You scare me sometimes, Athena.
You're like a good cop, bad cop all rolled into one.
Fine, I'll do it. If that's all you want.
Yay, I'll be by later to bring you the laptop.
Wait. It's not like I owe you anything, but here.
Thanks. Oh, it's a set of pictures.
Yeah, looks like they're setting up the stage. Is that Hugh in a construction hat and a rolled up t-shirt? I mean, a t-shirt with the sleeves rolled up?
Yeah, I took them when they were putting the stage's backdrop into place.
He's operating a crane.
Wow, you sure have an eye for photography, from what I can make out anyway.
These are the last 2 photos that didn't get deleted. They're all yours.
Okay, this is the day before the murder. No, wait, this is the day of the murder? At 6 o'clock?
Yeah, the day of the murder.
And Robin finished that statue maybe an hour and a half before the body turned up on stage? I mean, in the hour and a half before the statue turned up on stage. I know that this is a video game, but that's really freaking fast. She's working with wet plaster. She's not assembling stuff that she put together earlier.
Well, see you around, scary lawyer lady.
Bye.
That was really impressive, Athena. What's next?
Well, I'd like to talk to Hugh or Robin if possible.
Okay. So we'll walk around and see if we can find them.
Okay.
Still can't examine this area. Okay, I guess we'll check the hallway and the lecture hall before we go to the art room. Oh, hello.
Hey, that's Hugh over there. Hugh, we wanted a word with you if you don't mind.
If it was Mr. Wright, then sure, but you two? Nah.
I knew it. There's a hint of discord in Hugh's voice. It's probably because he can't decide what voice he wants to use.
You're not getting it off that easy. After all, you're a possible suspect, plus you actually confessed in court. Whatever. So, what do you want from me? But make it brief. I don't have a lot of time, and I assume you don't either.
Yeah. Why'd you confess? So about your confession today, you weren't serious about that, were you?
Let's just say I had no choice, thanks to a certain lawyer who failed to get the job done.
So you're really prepared to take the blame for this?
Not gonna happen. The voice on the tape is female, so that rules me out. Let's put it this way. You don't actually believe that ridiculous play on words, do you? Well, my confession is just like that. A means to an end. Or as we say around here, the end justifies the means.
Ah, and I actually do believe the voice is shouting Hugh O'Connor.
Jennifer's confession was quite advantageous for the real killer. But if Robin or I were actually the killer, we wouldn't have confessed. It's that simple. Even you should be capable of such reasoning, or have I overestimated you? You'll make a great lawyer someday. I mean, you seem to enjoy getting under people's skin.
Could Hugh and Robin's confessions really prove their innocence instead of their guilt? This is going to take some serious thinking on my part. sure looked like Prosecutor Blackwell was twisting your arm to testify earlier today. Is there some sort of secret he's using against you?
I have no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hold! I am not through with you yet. Heh, seems like the rogue prosecutor has it out for me. Leave and we just might discuss you know what.
Dang it! No, wait!
One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about?
Then I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify. You really are a rank amateur. Even if that were true, you think I'd open up to you?
So he's not denying it. That secret might be causing the discord in his voice. Then again, we have the same problem with Junie and Robin.
You're just wasting your time and mine. Next question.
About that meeting with Professor Court on the 23rd, why did she want to see you?
I have no intention of telling you. You'll have to force it out of me any way you can.
Ugh. Professor Mean strikes again. Then again, Hugh is in the lawyer course. But didn't Professor Court used to say that the only good result is the truth? So why don't you drop this whole charade and just tell me the truth?
The truth? How can you be so sure it will help you solve the case? The truth isn't necessarily your friend, nor Juniper's for that matter.
No, you're wrong. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to defend Junie the right way, using the truth. That's the only way to honor Junie's wishes and Professor Court's memory.
I see. Very well, Mrs. Sykes. I'll testify tomorrow about that truth you're so interested in.
You?
But... don't look to me if something happens to Juniper because of it. Understand?
What's that supposed to mean?
What a terrible thing to say. I thought you guys were friends. Yes, we were. Until recently, actually.
Were?
I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore.
She rejected you, didn't she?
Just as I have my secrets, she has a side you've never seen. Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is.
What are you saying?
This conversation is over. I said I don't have a lot of time, and I meant it.
Still, wait! Oh, he's gone.
He doesn't care about her anymore? Then why would he say that?
That didn't go so well. Guess we'll just have to pin our hopes on this testimony tomorrow. Athena, what do you say we head over to the art room? Might be a nice change of pace. Hopefully the police have completed their investigation.
All right.
We don't really have much time left anyway. All right, we will do this in the next episode.
Do the outro!
Well, damn, the more I talk to Hugh, the more guilty he sounds. But I'm sticking to my theory that Means did it. Damn it. However, speaking of Hugh, I'll bet he's committed some ridiculously minor crime that Blackwell is privy to somehow, and that's what he's got holding over him. No idea how the extra statue relates to any of this, or why the governor's banner was incinerated when the Academy one, which has actual blood on it, wasn't. Anywho, next time we'll check out the art room, and I'll bet you that we find out that the clock is set 1 hour ahead of the actual time. In the meantime, up here's a playlist of my Persona 3 Portable playthrough, and down here's a video that YouTube recommends. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!